You know, the big day today is Super Tuesday, and Jim Zecca has traveled all over the United States, or, well, all over New Hampshire. He's traveled all over in support of Donald Trump. He is stumped for Donald Trump. It is, and we've talked about this, how really quite interesting it is to be on a presidential campaign, and it really is an interesting journey, if you will. And Jim has really enjoyed that. Jim, good morning. I'm glad we got you on. I was calling you out earlier this morning, but thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. Are you there?
Bill, can you hear me?
I've got you. Good morning. So, listen.
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, all I want to say to you is, how can you not see and tell us and admit that Donald Trump, now forget the race part, forget the fact that the whole KKK thing. It was his explanation of the KKK thing where he said it was an earpiece. He couldn't hear what was going on. Yet when you listen back to the interview, he keeps repeating it. Yes, the KKK, I don't know anything about them, blah, blah, blah. It seemed like he was out there doing what he says Ted Cruz does, and that is lie.
Bill, I really can't speak for Donald Trump and what he heard, what he didn't hear. But realistically, I mean, really, come on. Why are they keep playing this over and over again and attacking him about the KKK? Really?
Well,
the KKK, I mean, what would he ever get out of that?
Well, here's what you would get.
Supporting the KKK. It's ridiculous.
Here's what you
Absolutely ridiculous.
But it isn't ridiculous, because here's what you really would get, is those are votes. That white supremacy vote, and I believe that it is small. I have some faith in America. I believe that it is small. But that white supremacy vote, they're votes, and there are more votes, especially in these southern states. So all Trump did is he didn't want to lose those votes. So he kind of just tap danced and tiptoed around a little bit without saying anything, so he didn't lose them. So
he's already made the statement, Bill. He's already made the statement. He's made it multiple times.
Yeah, but
he disavows any of these people.
I understand.
He's dealt with these type of people before in previous
I understand.
Races.
But why didn't he say it on the spot? Why didn't he say it when he was right there?
I can't speak for the man. I mean, you got to somehow get in touch with him. But he's already been on the air. He's already talked to a number of folks. I think they were setting him up. I'm telling you, I think they were setting him up. Just what you just said. He's running in a major primary, and it's just a couple of days before the Super Tuesday with a lot of southern states, and they were probably trying to set him up.
Well, you do. Yesterday, you do know that you do know that I said I said that I thought that David Duke might have been setting him up, and maybe David Duke was in the tank for somebody else. And I mean, because think about.
Have you heard? Wait a minute. Have you heard? David Duke has been on the internet, and he has been on, I guess, certain stations. But of course, the major media is not covering them. And I wouldn't want to cover him anyway. Why even give him any credit at all? But he has made statements that he does not support, and he is not endorsing Donald Trump.
Listen, here's my question though. But Trump. It's not about the KKK. It's about the fact that Trump said that the reason he didn't challenge the David Duke stuff and the KKK stuff is because of an earpiece. But when you watch the interview back, he keeps repeating the KKK. He keeps repeating David Duke. He clearly can hear them. To me, he's clearly lying. That, to me, would be the...
He's not hearing the full question. Bill, I have been on the phone. I mean, I've been on this phone. If you're on a cell phone or you're on... Sometimes you hear part of what is being said. I've done that many times when I'm on the phone. Believe me, my phone system at work was horrible. We finally got a new system. but I've heard bits and pieces of people, and I've said, I hear what you're saying, but I can't hear everything.
Yeah,
but I've done that many times.
But he was repeating it, though. That was the point. He kept repeating it.
I have done the same thing on the phone. I've repeated it over. I can't hear what you're saying.
But if you're repeating it, you can hear it.
Bits and pieces.
Okay.
I've done that many times, Bill. Believe me, and I really have. But you know what? With all of this, with all is said and done, there's been another national poll, and with everything that is being said and done, he keeps climbing. He's up to 49, almost 50% support amongst the Republicans in a likely race in their states across the country now, and it's going to keep growing as each one drops out or gets bumped out. And today, hopefully, there'll be a few more being bumped out after Super Tuesday. Things are going to get really interesting. I think you know that. And,
well, listen, I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm wondering how you could support him after I thought he was lying. But here's Christine. Here's Christine.
So my question, Jim, is that no matter what, it doesn't change your opinion of Trump at all. And my guess is that it's not going to change the opinions regarding Trump of any of his supporters.
I agree with that.
No, and I love the fact that he's not a politician. I love it. He's not a politician. Never has been a politician, and he's playing their game now, and they don't like it. And he's going right after all of them. And I'm telling you, he is going to get support, and they're saying he's not going to beat Hillary Clinton. When he started this whole thing, he had 2 or 3% support.
Yeah.
And look what he's growing to. Look what it's growing to. And look at the support he's getting across the country. And it's not just the South. And it's not. He's won in New Hampshire, and he's won in the Carolinas, and he's going to win big tonight. I believe he is probably going to sweep everything, including Texas. I have that gut feeling.
You think he's going to be cruising Texas? Wow.
Hey, I think so. I think it's going to be darn close. That's not good for Cruz.
The fact of the matter, though, is don't you? I mean, they're saying that the polls that Hillary and both Bernie Sanders and Hillary would beat Donald Trump in head-to-head. But that's not the race right now. It's that close right now between Hillary and Donald Trump. I mean, I would think
Hillary, come on, Bill. And wait till he gets into the race. He's got to concentrate on winning the Republican primary.
Right.
That's it. He's got to get in. Once he's in, all bets are off. Okay. I think he's going to be able to debate Hillary Clinton, and he's going to crush her.
Hillary Clinton has
to go.
You got
rid of Bush. Yeah. Now he's got to get rid of Hillary Clinton.
I got a break, but I got to tell you something. Think about the debate just for one moment. Take a deep breath. Think about the debate between Hillary and Donald Trump. Pretty wild. Jim, thank you for the call. I appreciate it.